Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of the St. Clair College here in Windsor, Ontario. The Sportsplex is the location for the game today. We have the Cambrian Shield visiting the St. Clair Saints here in Windsor, Ontario. Thank you all for joining us today. We have a great matchup in the OCAA for women's volleyball. The Cambrian Shield at 6-5, visiting the St. Clair Saints at 11-2. My name's Hudson Hine. Thank you guys for joining us here on We Digital on the YouTube channel. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps our broadcasts out a lot. Looking at the standings today, as I mentioned, St. Clair at the top, 11-2. Humber at the very top. The only two losses that St. Clair have suffered this season have come to Humber. You're looking also at Cambrian, a little bit down the standings at 6-5 there, but still very close. These two teams met earlier on in the season on November 30th. St. Clair coming away with that game 3-0. Looking at Cambrian's lineup today, Carly Papineau at the top, Kennedy Beaufait, Maze Grace, Jersey Mason, Allison Norquist, Lily Slay, and to round it out, we have Mackenzie Selk at the libero position. Turning things over to the St. Clair roster. A lot of big names here. Ariana Carl, Gabby Arbor, Harley Smith, Geneva Heisman, Brianne Hobbin, Haley Kearns, and Michaela Stocks will be rounding it out at the libero position for the Saints. We're just moments away from the opening serve here from the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. Once again, thank you guys all for joining us on We Digital. St. Clair to serve here. It's Ariana Carl. Getting ready to set things off here. And it's underway. Serve shallow. Third hit. Good tip. Sets it up. And the tool just out. And St. Clair opens up the scoring 1-0 off the bat. It's a great play there by Haley Kearns. And they'll keep the service. I talked to Coach Julianne Milling before the game. One of her keys was that she wants to keep possessions on the St. Clair side. To serve, just goes over. Third hit over top. Shallow hit right in the donut. And Cambrian responds. 1-1. Cambrian will take possession there. That was a great hit right over there by Allison Norquist. And she will serve. Into the right side. Flecked up, and it is out of bounds. Cambrian retains possession. Great play right there. It's just going to get right outside of the reach of the Cambrian defenders. Nobody touched it. Norquist will retain the service. Over Stocks, shallow hit. Good dig right there by Cambrian. Power to the other side, and that one goes long. Cambrian off to a hot start. That's 3 in a row for them. Third consecutive serve here for Norquist. Just over the net right there. Kearns. Hit over to Brianne Hobbin, and she's going to get it over. Good response there by St. Clair. Powerful hit, just a quick deflection, ends up going shallow. This is Harley Smith at the line. Loud noisemakers in the St. Clair audience. Good solid dig right there. Just over the net. Quick reply, and Geneva Heisman. Little stale there. Doesn't know what to do with it. 4-2 in favor of Cambrian. They're going to get back to the service line. Carly Papineau, key player last time in their matchup, as she gets to the service line. 127 kills for her on the season. Third touch. Good hit. Over and back. It's up for Heisman. The killer spike. And a kill for Heisman there. That shows why she ranks third in the OCAA in total kills. Haley Kearns at the line now. 101 kills on the season for her. Gets it over on the right side. The set. Just over shallow. Good save right there by Kearns. Hit over. Cambrian just wants to get that one over safely. It's down the sideline, and that one's out of bounds. Cambrian will retain possession here. This is Lily Slay at the line. Sets it to Wiseman. Off the antenna right there. Cambrian looking really good so far in this matchup. I talked to Coach before the game. He said he has a relatively shorter lineup, so making sure they defend well. Not going to be able to get too many blocks, but they've been really good defense against this taller St. Clair lineup. Slay. Over, hard to handle for St. Clair, but they're going to get it in. Good play right there by Cambrian. Powerful hit over the line, saved by St. Clair. Good digs on both sides for this rally. Shallow hit, no one can find it on St. Clair. And that's going to be a point. Timeout already for St. Clair. Cambrian doing a really good job of controlling this sound here at the Sportsplex. A great atmosphere here on a Saturday afternoon. Looking at the comparison of teams, St. Clair dominating that hitting percentage. Kills per set as well going in favor of St. Clair. The digs, however, going for Cambrian. They play a really good tight defense, but they just don't have the size to get up and block at the net. They're going to need a lot more digs in this game if they want to come away with a win here in Windsor, Ontario. Julianne Milling, some more keys to the game today. They want to get it high off the hands, and they want to keep those service possessions going in favor of St. Clair. However, some keys in favor of Cambrian. They're looking to control the atmosphere. We've been hearing a lot of noise, most of it coming from the men's team of the Cambrian squad. We will see them at 3 p.m. here on We Digital. But again, they mentioned that they had a smaller team. So getting these digs in their favor is going to be a massive part for a Cambrian victory. They control the game so far 7-3 in favor of the Shield. Lily Slade to inbounds here. She's got 24 kills on the season. Long shot, handled well by Hobbin. She's going to hit that one over. Controlled by Cambrian. Good shot. Hobbin again, runs into the net. Point, Cambrian, they retain possession. That's 3 in a row again for the Shield. Slay. Looking to keep possession in their favor. Set right there to Heisman. Shallow tip over. Great play there by Wiseman. 4-8. St. Clair getting that possession. Hobbin to the service line. Brianne Hobbin. Good serve over. And that's why St. Clair ranks second in aces in the OCAA. Brianne Hobbin, back-to-back serves. Another great serve over. Hard to handle for Cambrian. Stocks sets that one over to Wiseman. Big hit. 8-6. St. Clair doing a really good job of responding. That was a great set right there by Emma Clements. 4th in the OCAA in assists. Shield just have to get this one over safely. Long hit along the line. Hit to the other side. 2 touches, 3 over. And that one's out of bounds. Little bit too far right there. As Brienne Hobbin will have her third consecutive service. 114 kills for her on the season. 89 digs, been a key player. As that one goes long, Cambrian being gifted a point right there by a miscue from the St. Clair service line. This is Jersey Mason at the line. She's got 76 kills on the season. Well handled by Stocks right there. Clements, the set to Heisman. Aggressive spike right there. Heisman with the kill. Geneva Heisman, 3.18 kills per set. That ranks 5th in the OCAA as she serves it over the line. Easily handled by Cambrian. Hard spike and a little bit of miscommunication. That's Kennedy Beaufay earning the kill on that one. Geneva Heisman will sub out right now. Lacking depth in the size category. Maisie Craig going to the line. Important piece for Cambrian this season. Clements just over. Smacks the net on its way. Aggressive spike. Great dig right there by Stocks. Clement. Not enough right there by Harley Smith. The second year from Essex, Ontario. And Cambrian with a comfortable lead. Julianne Millings coordinating her squad. Maisie Craig at the line. Solid hit over to the back corner. Hard one to handle as that one goes out of bounds by the St. Clair bench. Shield doing a really good line right now, as they've been very dominant from the service line, keeping these possessions in their favor. Maisie Craig handled very low. Clements hit right over by Ariana Carl. Vital piece to this St. Clair offense. They respond well. 9-7 with St. Clair possession. Emma Clements from Holy Names High School here in Windsor, Ontario. 276 assists over and back right there. Clements gets that one up, and it's good right there. Haley Kearns showing her presence here at the Sportsplex. Coming back slowly but surely. And a great shot right there up the seam. Hard one to handle by the libero, Mackenzie Selk. Clements, good serve over. Hard one to handle. A little bit long. Didn't have to take that one, but they will regardless. And that one's going to be touched on the way out. Not a necessary touch right here. You'll see it on the replay. Yep, just touched to keep that one in bounds. Fanny Gauthier. Clements. Handled well there by Papineau. Papineau down the line and in. Cambrian shield point. That was a great hit right there by Carly Papineau. She was a big factor. 10 kills last time in their meeting on November 30th in Sudbury. Kennedy Belfay at the line. Hit to the back left. Big hit there by Carl. That one deflected long. Ariana Carl, second-year player. Went to Holy Names here in Windsor, Ontario. A lot of names on this roster from Holy Names. They seem to produce really good volleyball players. As Ariana Carl gets to the line. 107 digs, her significant stat on the season. A little bit far back as a good attempt over the line. Carl just gets that one over safely. Big hit right there. Carly Papineau able to earn a point for the Cambrian Shield. 14-12. You'll see here on the replay. cross court, just goes above all of the St. Clair defenders. Clemens. That one goes down for Harley Smith. A lot of energy right now for Cambrian, especially their men's team. As mentioned, we'll see them at 3 p.m. Close to that line. Good handle right there by St. Clair. Clemens. And a block right there by Carly Papineau. She earns herself a point, 15-13, 2-point lead as Papineau will get herself to the line. 127 kills on the season. That one's long. St. Clair cuts this to a 1-point deficit on the service error. Some substitutions going on. Ashley Maleko, Emma Cabral subbing in right now for Haley Kearns and Emma Clements. St. Clair looks to cut this lead right now as we see Emma Cabral stats in the season, 178 assists as she takes Clements' spot on the floor. Very healthy rotation here for St. Clair in their setter category. That one's a little bit far. Michaela Stocks handles the awkward one. Geneva Heisman. Mishandled right there by Michaela Stocks. Going to give the advantage to Cambrian, extending their lead to 2 points. Cambrian with some substitutions. Mackenzie Selk will come out. Kennedy Belfay will come in. Lily Slay, her second trip to the line so far this game. Good serve just wide. St. Clair players wondering whether to handle that one or not. Good decision to not. Brianne Hobbin, open communication with her players. She's always got a game plan. A good block right there by Heisman. Ends up giving St. Clair a point, 16-16. We're back at a tie. Brianne Hobbin. Great service so far by Brianne Hobbin. Low tip. Heisman handles that one. Cross court out by Ariana Carl. 17-16 is your score here on We Digital. Jersey Mason gets to the line. She's looking to put this set away. Low handle right there by Carl. Big hit right there by Ashley Maleko. Handled well by Cambrian. That one's up. That one's down. 17-17. Geneva Heisman. Wiseman will get to the line here. Oh, joust at the line by Maleko. She wins the battle of the net. St. Clair with a lead now, 18-17. Wiseman at the line. That one long. Not even a thought to handle that one. Cambrian will get themselves a possession. Maisie Craig. 66 kills on the season, 88 digs. Trying to give her squad a lead. Late handle. That one's out and wide. Harley Smith couldn't get that one inbounds. 6 points needed for a Cambrian set win. Something they couldn't do in their last matchup in Sudbury. Maisie Craig. Just out of bounds there, and it ties it back up. St. Clair with some substitutions. Maleko will come out. And Macabro will go out as well. Haley Kearns and Emma Clements subbing in. Clements at the line. As mentioned before, 276 assists. Hard handle right there. Clements. Big hit by Kearns. The third year from Prince George, Alberta. Haley Kearns, a vital piece to the St. Clair lineup. Gets them with a 1-point lead. Clements sets that one long. Kennedy Belfay mishandles that. And we're going to get a timeout. Too much momentum for St. Clair at the Sportsplex. I'm having some trouble finding out who's making more noise here right now. Is it the Cambrian Shield men's team or the St. Clair lineup? The bench very vocal in motivating their team as they have a 21-19 lead. Let's look at the point leaders on the season. 188 points. She ranks number 1 in kills per set in the entire OCAA. That's Geneva Wiseman. 32 blocks. Very dominant presence at the net. But Carly Papineau, she was a big piece. 10 kills in their last meeting. 127 on the season. Been the heart and soul of this Cambrian Shield lineup. As mentioned, St. Clair came away with a 3-0 lead. Last time these teams met, 25-13, 25-21, and 25-23 were the set scores. The set score right now, 21-19 in favor of St. Clair as they look to put this set away. Clements, long hit, just out of bounds. That was a close one. Gonna give the Shield a point. No points have mattered more in this game so far than these ones right here. Kennedy Belfay at the service line. Handled right there by Hobbin. Clements finds Kearns. Mishandled. Gonna get that one over. Stocks. Athletic play to keep it. Smith sets it for Ariana Carl. She's got some power in that swing. 22 points for St. Clair. 3 more to put this set away as she goes to the line. Great serve right there. Well handled, blocked by St. Clair. Papineau to the back left. Stocks handles it. Great play by Hobbin. Well handled right there by Papineau. Clements. Stocks. Light tap to the back corner. Papineau. Clements. Kearns tries to get them with some misdirection. Doesn't go. Selk sets. Over there by Carly Papineau. Gets the tool. That's Allison Norquist at the line. Handled in by Hobbin. Clements. Handled by Cambrian. Clements. And mishandled. A little bit of miscommunication on the Cambrian side. That's going to force them to call a timeout. Selk just couldn't get that one to go for her team. Cambrian going to need to cook up a good play if they want to come away with this set, because St. Clair, a shark in the water, they need 2 points. Let's look at the rankings this season. St. Clair, you see them just under Humber. to jolt over them, they'd probably need to get a win against Humber. Their 2 losses, as you can see on the season, coming against Humber. Cambrian finding themselves at the bottom of those standings right there. But that's not the whole standings. That's just the rankings of the East and the West combined. 6-5, their record on the season. They actually haven't been ranked before. So it's nice to see them in the standings. They've been playing a really competitive game here at the Sportsplex. As we see, the Cambrian men's team has some tools themselves to make some noise here at the Sportsplex. Harley Smith. Oh, great serve right there. And they're going to get a healthy possession back. Kearns cross court. Didn't quite set that one up the way they wanted it to go. Just on the line. Jersey Mason. Let's check this replay here. Wow, just on that line. Very clutch play right there by Jersey Mason. Papineau. Long, mishandled. Selk. Back-to-back mishandles right here. Powerful hit. Haley Kearns earns the kill. Gonna bring up a set point for St. Clair. 24-22 is your score. Kearns looking to end this set. Great serve right there. Papineau blocked at the line but doesn't get it over. Point Cambrian. They needed that one. Remains set point for St. Clair, but Jersey Mason with an aggressive play. This is Slay at the line. Handled by Clements. Over to Hobbin. Into the net. Tied up by Cambrian. The Shield not going away in this first set. St. Clair student section making some noise right now for Lily Slay at the line. Handled there by Smith. Light tap over by Kearns. Mason mishandled by Ariana Carl. Timeout St. Clair. 3-0 run by the Shield. That went exactly how they wanted it to go after the last Shield timeout. As they have a 1-point lead, it'll be set point for Cambrian after this timeout. You know, we went through their keys. They wanted to defend well because of the smaller lineup. And they've done a very good job getting these proper digs, making it hard for St. Clair to control these kills. As they're on a 3-0 run at the end of this first set here on We Digital. A rather windy and snowy day here in Windsor, Ontario, but it's a good thing we're indoors because it was hard for everybody to make it here, but we have a big crowd in Windsor, Ontario, filling out for women's volleyball in the OCAA. Once again, St. Clair 11-2, Cambrian 6-5 for those who are just joining us. Lily Slay puts that one to the back corner. Hobbin handles that block well. Mason off the antenna. Cambrian does what they couldn't do in the last matchup and takes a set here at the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. 26-24, your score at the end of the first set. You're watching OCAA Women's Volleyball on We Digital.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We have a great game on our hands right now. Cambrian leading 1-0 in the sets. They couldn't do that last time in Sudbury. They get one on the road here. 26-24 was the score of the first set. Second set is a new game. My name's Hudson Hine. Thank you guys for joining us on We Digital. Don't forget to like and subscribe. St. Clair going to start the second set at the service line. My apologies. It's going to be Cambrian to start the set at the service line. That's Allison Norquist from Sudbury, Ontario. Clements into Hobbin. Back line. Great kill right there by Hobbin. We're going to see on the replay, just squeezes that one in as it hits the back line. Hobbin, a great piece for this St. Clair offense. It's going to bring Kearns to the line from Prince George, Alberta, third year at St. Clair. Back left corner. In by Norquist. Over to Mason. Well handled there by Carl. But it's Brienne Hobbin again. Look at the power on that swing. Bang to the back corner. Kearns is going to retain the service. 2-0 is your score for St. Clair. Good serve, shallow. And that's an ace for Kearns. The third year from Prince George. Showing great accuracy on her service game. Her fourth consecutive. Handled by Slay. Mason. Hard one to handle for St. Clair. Hobbin. Just going to try to get that one over safely. Selk. Papineau. With force. Their first points of the set. Difficulty for Michaela Stocks, but what can you do when you have that going along the right sideline? Papineau to serve. Just squeaks that one. Clement. Hobbin. Way too far. Didn't mean to do that one. Seemed like a little bit of hesitation in the air, giving Cambrian their second point. Carly Papineau. Handled by Carl. Hobbin. Dominance. That's 3 kills so far in this second set. She's earned them 3 out of 4 of their points so far. It's a 2-point lead. And Hobbin will head to the stripe. Blocked there by Wiseman. Recovered by Cambrian. Wiseman, smart play right there. The IQ is showing. Geneva Wiseman. Julianne Milling telling her team to settle down. But they're bringing a lot of energy. Hobbin. That one's into the net. Getting it back to a 2-point lead. Lily Slay will head to the line. The number 22 from Amherstburg, Ontario. Good to see her back in the hometown setting. And that's long. Ariana Carl. Almost squeaks that one in. Just a little bit too much mustard on that. Lily Slay. Well handled right there. Cambrian finds a way to get it over. Wiseman! You saw that one coming. Right side of the court, left wide open. Wiseman exposes it. Finds her mark on the court. Extending that to a 2-point lead. Makes her trip to the stripe. The number 16, just over. Finding a way to get her ace. Retaining possession, key for St. Clair this game. They've done a pretty good job in the second set. Almost went 2 for 2 on those deflections. That one denied by the top of the net. This will bring Jersey Mason to the line. The third year from Kenora. And they trade net for net. Clements will make a trip to the line for the first time in this second set. Ooh, powerful serve off the net. Great judgment right there. Little too hard for Gabby Arbor to handle that. And it is 8-6 in favor of St. Clair. Maisie Craig going to tie this game up. Solid hit. Well played by Beaufay. Arbor to Clements to Kearns. That one hit well into the Cambrian bench. 8-7 with an opportunity to tie it. Sails that one. No chance. Maisie Craig. Low by Arbor. Carl. Dominant hit. Getting this back to a 2-point St. Clair lead. Carl will make a trip to the line here, her second of the set. Ariana Carl. Handled by Self. Light tap over by Belfay. Over to Papineau. Arbor handles. Hobbin. And a dig there by Cambrian. Papineau light tap over. And the pancake couldn't save it by Clement. 1-point game at the Sportsplex. Selk will sub out. Slay will come in. Cambrian not going away in the second set. Kennedy Belfay. from Sudbury, Ontario. Kearns, light tap. Nordquist handles. Arbor to Kearns, back corner, no good. St. Clair fans beg to differ as that one sails just wide. We're going to see this one on the replay, hoping we can get that back line. Kearns. If you ask me, that's it. Arbor. Woo! Calling a violation there, actually, on St. Clair. Net violation. Ariana Carl confused as I am on that. Nonetheless, 1 point lead for Cambrian. Well handled by Arbor there. Arbor to Clements. Hobbin. And the dig by Mason. Miscommunication. St. Clair point. We're knotted up at 10. Seeing what went wrong here, yeah. As we see the net violation. Ariana Carl pleading her case to the official. No budge. 10-10 is the score. Ooh, a little bit of drop on that one. Clement tries to get the pancake, but it's Papineau. Remaining solid for this Cambrian squad. By Carl. Net violation once again. Timeout, St. Clair. As Julia Milling looks to clean up the game for St. Clair. Not saying it's been sloppy, but just a little few tweaks that they're going to need to do. Let's look at some of the stats after the first set. St. Clair winning in the kills, but they're also winning in the airs. Cambrian, one of the least error committing teams in the entire OCAA, ranking 4th in errors. Aces 1-1, digs almost knotted up evenly. St. Clair, as good of a blocking team as they are, only got 1 in the first set. And Cambrian, as little blocks as they get, they tied St. Clair. So Julianne Milling is looking to coordinate her team as they're down 2 in this second set. We're looking at the St. Clair bench. Krista Nickel was a great player for them in the first matchup between these two teams on November 30th. As you can see, she's not suiting up in this game. A very big piece in the depth of the size in the St. Clair roster. But she'll be coordinating the team from the bench, not on the court tonight. Cambrian to serve after the St. Clair timeout. Allison Nordquist. Carl. Over and back. Clement. Quick spike. Out of bounds. And St. Clair gets a much needed point for momentum purposes. That will send Haley Kearns to the line. The number 18 has played a very good game so far. Well, over to the back right corner. Mason sets up Papineau. Heisman, aggressive. That one's way up in the clouds. Mason just wants to get that one over. Heisman! You could feel the ground shake on that kill. 12-12, tie game at the Sportsplex. Kearns with the middle south. Up to Hork. And a tool right there. Courtesy of Jersey Mason. third year from Fort Francis High School, will bring Papineau to the service line. Carl. Cross court to Selt. Mason with force, with power, with a point. That's going to extend the lead to 2. Papineau back to the line. Number 2 from North Bay, Ontario. Clement. Heisman. Good kill. Just past the block of the Cambrian Shield line. Safe to say the shield broke right there, as Heisman was able to get it in between them and the net. Far serve. Gonna go long for Kyra Simaz. Slay will return to the line. Good serve, handled by Arbor. Heisman, and the tool. Much needed point, cutting the deficit to 1. Heisman will head to the line. 15-14 is your score as we get to the end portion of the second set. Papineau, long distance by Wiseman. Wiseman, Carl. They didn't have enough on that one. The lead is back to 2. Wiseman subbing off right now. Mason subbing off for Cambrian. We're seeing action here from Benny Gauthier from Sudbury, Ontario, the first-year player. Hits it long, handled by Gimas. And that one, a little bit too far for Carly Papineau. The lead is 1 for the Shield. Clements with force. Papineau needs to get that one over on the third touch. Clements, Kearns. Papineau over to Norquist. Last touch by St. Clair. Point, Cambrian. So bring Maisie Craig to the stripe. Looking to go up 2-0 here against the 11-2 St. Clair Saints. Kearns, handled by Craig. Over to Papineau. Arbor tried to do a trick play right there for Carl. Papineau. Her presence has been felt here. The lead is 3 here on We Digital. You'll see on the replay. Knows where to put it every time. She had 4 kills in the first set. She had 10 in their last meeting. And that one into the net. Not the right time. The lead been cut down to 2. Carl, her team needs her right now more than ever. The serve. Shallow. Selk. Papineau. Long. Carl. Awkward handle. Belfay. To Papineau. The tool. 19-16. Energy looks like it's been sucked out of this St. Clair crowd right now. Kennedy Belfay. Arbor. Clements. Kearns. Point, Cambrian. That one hit the net. No contact. Let's see if we can get a replay of that one. Did that one touch a Cambrian player? From the looks of it, I didn't see a touch. I did not see a touch. Clemens pleading her case to the referee right now. Referees don't typically. We're getting a chance to look at the replay here. Clemens setting up Kearns. Cambrian point, and hard to see right there. Yeah. Kearns. Now, how does it change direction like that? It looked like it was heading straight. I don't know. Just by the look of the way the ball changed directions, you'd think it hit something. But I have a pretty good view of this, and I just didn't see a touch. Timeout called by St. Clair. The point remains with Cambrian. Let's look at Jersey Mason on the season. 76 kills, 51 digs. She's played an amazing game so far. 5 kills in the first set, 10 assists. My apologies, that was Nordquist with 10 assists. But she ended up getting a block and 3 digs on the contrary. Kennedy Belfay to the line. 5 points is a target score for the Cambrian Golden Shield. Handled by St. Clair. Clemens, Kearns. Ooh! Woo! Kearns with some words to the Cambrian side. Amazing fake right there. Acting like she wanted it all. She just wanted a bit of it. And she just wanted a point. Came away with it too. Bringing Harley Smith to the line from Essex High School. Solid serve. Papineau. Smith handles that one well. Selk sets up Papineau. Just over. Cairo with a good play. Wiseman! The lead is 2 now. 2-0 run for the St. Clair Saints. Just out of the reach, that one deflects into the seam. Harley Smith in for the ace. Woo! Timeout, Cambrian. 3-0 run, that's just what the doctor ordered. St. Clair fighting their way back into this one. They do not want to go down 2-0 here at the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. Following this match, we hope you guys can join us for men's volleyball. The 7-4 Cambrian Shield visiting the St. Clair Saints 4-9 here on We Digital. You can find this on the St. Clair YouTube channel or on the We Digital YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching, we're glad you guys have us. As we see the Cambrian Golden Shield lineup and the St. Clair men's lineup. My name's Hudson Hine. Thank you guys once again for joining us on We Digital. We have a great game here. 20-19 is your score in favor of Cambrian. Cambrian took the first set, but it's St. Clair with the momentum as of right now. 3-0 run for the Saints. Saints girls dialed in as they keep the possession with an opportunity to tie the game in this second set. Harley Smith, the second-year player. What about Nordquist? Nordquist, it's blocked, it's in, 20-20. Let's get a look at that block by Wiseman. That one just hits the line. Good bounce. Harley Smith, Papineau, Norquist, Slay. Handled by Smith. Over to Kyra. That one looked out of bounds. They're going to give the point. Official signals. Yeah, they're going to signal Cambrian. It looked like it hit the line at the end of that replay. Norquist. Clements. Heisman. Out of bounds. 22. The target score is 25 for Cambrian. Just out of bounds. Close one. Norquist. Carl. Wiseman. Papineau right there. Norquist. Mason! The tool! 23-20. St. Clair needs some offense. Clements. Kearns. Well done right there by Kearns. That's one, they say. Kearns signals to the team. That's only one. They're going to need 3 to tie this one. Kearns at the line. Mason doesn't get that one over. Norquist. Cross court, too far. 22 for St. Clair, 23 for Cambrian. The Saints, opportunity to tie here. 2-0 run for St. Clair. Kearns, her second consecutive serve at the line. Kearns. Misjudged. What a hit right there. Clements not typically finding the most offense unless it's in the assist category, but she says, I'll take that one myself. Second touch, tie game. The second set almost as close as the first one, if not closer. We hope you guys can join us tomorrow on We Digital for some more OCAA volleyball. It will be the men's team starting first at noon, followed by the women's team at 2 p.m. Once again, we hope you guys can join us Sunday for the Boreal Vipers, hosted by the St. Clair Saints on We Digital. Julianne Milling knows what her team is capable of. 11 wins on the season. Those are being put in jeopardy right now by this resilient Cambrian Shield squad. Got to give credit where credit is due. Cambrian has been playing an amazing game. Papineau everywhere on the floor tonight. Mason and Nordquist, some notable names as well. St. Clair at the service line, 23-23 is your score in crunch time in the second set. Kearns, handled by Selk. Dead zone pass, gonna bring up a set point for the Saints. A much needed point here. 24-23 set point. St. Clair at the line. Haley Kearns to put this set away into the net. We play on. Back-to-back extras in set 1 and set 2. Cambrian took the first set 26-24. Substitutions, Clement and Kearns coming out. Kyra Gimas. Carl Arbor. Malenko, dig right there by Selk. Carl. Up to Wiseman. Joust at the line. Kept up. Great rally. Wiseman. It's up again. Wiseman just needs to get it over. Papineau in the back line. Mason. Too much for St. Clair. 25-24 set point. Carly Papineau, fourth year from North Bay, Ontario, with a chance to go up 2-0 against the 11-2 St. Clair Saints. Inbounds, 26-24, the end of the second set, 2-0. Kyra Gimas, and that one just goes off the line. Cambrian, they came to play here at the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We've got a great game here on We Digital at the Sportsplex. Want to thank you guys for joining us. The third set coming up on We Digital.
We Digital Productions is a local media and broadcasting company looking for sponsors in the Windsor-Essex area to help bring local events online and to the world. Sponsor opportunities include broadcast title sponsorships, scoreboard logo placements, replay sponsorship, and commercial spots for all of our broadcasts. By sponsoring We Digital, you're not only helping us, but also helping the communities and events we work with. Your branding will appear on all St. Clair varsity streams as we are their exclusive stream provider. We also cover national events like multiple Baseball Canada National Championships, squash international tournaments, and the CJFL. Any event we cover, you will be a sponsor of. We Digital is also a major partner of the Westby Awards, providing the annual award show with live stream and in-house production. Sponsorship packages can be made to include Westby and We Digital ad placements. For more information, contact us by sending an email to dom@we-tv.ca. With your sponsorship help, we are able to provide local athletes with professional coverage of their games to help them be seen by scouts and continue their athletic careers, as well as make great memories for the athletes and parents to watch for years to come. Your sponsorship will also help cover more events like the Spelling Bee and Rotary Auction. The more sponsors we can get, the more local events we can cover. If you're looking to get involved with the local community and become a sponsor, please email dom@we-tv.ca and we can find a package that works with your budget. We Digital, bringing
Welcome back to the Sportsplex here in Windsor, Ontario, on the campus of St. Clair College. Cambrian Shield came to play tonight. 2-0 is the set score. The two previous sets both finish in extras, 26-24. St. Clair putting up a great fight tonight, but Cambrian coming through when it matters most as they look to close this game out. The last time these two teams met on November 30th, St. Clair came away with a win, 3-0. Cambrian looking to put on some revenge in front of this St. Clair home crowd. Want to thank you guys for joining us on We Digital. Please remember to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. It helps us out a lot. As we get set to get underway in the third set of this OCAA women's volleyball matchup. The men's game will follow after this one. As this is Ariana Carl of Windsor, Ontario. To start this third set off, Selk up to Papineau. Carl played in. Hobbin! Instantly deflected out of bounds. St. Clair opens the scoring. One thing I will say, St. Clair didn't get off to a hot start in either of the first 2 sets. That's a key if they want to win this game. Ariana Carl. Back-to-back serves. Papineau over to Norquist. Back line, handled by Carl. Over to Kearns. That one's low. That one's in. 2-0, St. Clair. Haley Kearns. Too low for that one. Tried to get a dig in the back line. Maisie Craig just couldn't handle that. Carl. Papineau. Selk. Back to Papineau. Arbor. Over to Kearns. That one's powerful. She points to Arbor with the great assist right there. 3-0 St. Clair. It's a different kind of energy. Starting off the 3rd set. Bang. Back left corner. She picks her spot. Papineau. Aggression. Good dig right there by Carl. Hobbin. Almost a near joust at the line. Kearns! Catches Cambrian off guard a little bit. Back line. Kearns. Smith. Great hit. Makes Cambrian have to rush for it. Smith. Hobbin. That's Papineau. Good rally going on here. Arbor. Hobbin. Good dig. And that's going to be deflected out of bounds. 4-0 St. Clair. You see Selk on the replay. A lot of power. Shifted her back. It's going to be Ariana Carl's, 4th consecutive serve. Hit shallow there by Craig. Hobbin. Selk. Mason. Papineau. Selk. Norquist. Slay. Great dig right there by Carl. Kearns has to hit that one over on 3rd touch. Slay. Norquist jousts at the line. Hobbin loses that one. That was Norquist with the point. Typically the A-man on the Cambrian side, but decides to take that one herself. She's going to get to the line. Stocks. Cabral. Kearns. Good dig. Instant hit over into the donut. Harley Smith getting the Saints right back on track. She's at the stripe. Smith. Good serve, handled by Selk. Mason! Hands were looking the wrong way. As this Cambrian bench has been very vocal, rather entertaining, I might say. As they're up with a 2-set lead. Saints, though, controlling the set so far. Kearns! Cross court! Kearns bringing the energy. 6-2, 4-point lead. You're going to see on the replay. This one takes a roller coaster ride along the net. Hard one to judge for the Cambrian Shield. Kearns at the line. Selk. Norquist. Craig. Cabral misplays that one. Tried to get that one over on the 2nd hit. Just didn't go well. As you see here. Just need to get off the ground just a little bit more. Lily Slay at the backcourt. Great serve. Cabral. Up for Kearns, long range. Heisman! You never know what she's going to do next. Kearns with the long range. Great shot up the seam. Wiseman takes care of business herself. This is Hobbin at the line, and that one's going far. You might see that one in Tecumseh. As the timeout taken by the Cambrian bench, Coach Dale Beausoleil. Dale Beausoleil, 33 years experience coaching in the OCAA. We're going to look at the after the second set stats. Score 26-24, back-to-back sets. They really could have gone either way. Cambrian was just the better team at the better time. St. Clair dominating in the kills. Continues as well. But we look at the errors. Errors is what has been killing this St. Clair team. The digs going in favor of them. Every offensive and defensive stat practically favoring St. Clair. But they just need to clean up their game. They seem to be the team calling the timeout first. They seem to be the team making the error first. They seem to be the team that just can't squeak it in that line. Cambrian seems to be executing the game just how they want to. They haven't been asked to generate as much offense. I mentioned earlier in the game, the size was a concern for the Cambrian team, but they've made up for it with their defense. Being everywhere on the floor tonight as Selk hit directly back over. Cabral. Great play right there. She picks up a kill. 9-3 with Hobbin in the back. Handled by Selk. Nordquist. Over to Mason. Cabral. Up. Ooh! A sniper shot by Ariana Carl. Returning Hobbin to the backcourt. Papineau, Norquist, Mason. Found the donut right there in the middle. 10-4, much needed point for the Shield. Cambrian no longer going as the Golden Shield. They've also changed up some color concepts to their uniforms. Ariana Carl down the line. 11-4. St. Clair heard the noise in the first set. Funny enough, the Cambrian Shield men's team has gone to the locker room. As that one goes directly into the net, not what you wanted to see. Geneva Wiseman. That's going to bring Maisie Craig to the line. Good serve. Cabral. And Smith gets that one back. Point for point. And it is 12-5, 7-point lead. Cambrian leading 2-0. Cabral. Norquist, Mason, back line. Hobbin handles that. Kearns! There was some heat on that one. 13-5, your score. The Sportsplex. Good serve right there by Cabral. Gets it to Papineau. Selk with the rebound. Mason up to Cabral. Carl, well handled by Selk. Double touch. And a great play by Ariana Carl gives them a 9-point lead. Timeout. Shield. St. Clair doing a really good job of coming back in this second or third set. Now if we check the crowd, the student section for the St. Clair Saints is still here. But we're not seeing the Cambrian men team. Those air horns no longer being heard. Maybe that's what the St. Clair Saints needed. There were times, as we look at Brianne Haben on the season, 114 kills, 89 digs. She's been a big factor for the success of the 11-2 St. Clair Saints team. Brianne Haben played a really good game last time these two teams met, earning herself 11 kills and 7 digs. Another important name to note, Emma Cabral, 18 assists in that game. Geneva Wiseman, 11 kills. But so far, it's been all Cambrian. Emma Clement, so far in this game, has 26 assists so far. For an important stat in this game. Norquist. Over to Belfay. Too far. 10-point lead, St. Clair. St. Clair making a good comeback in this third set. Still down 2 games to none. Papineau with power. Important point. We're still hearing that energy from this bench of the Cambrian Shield. 15-6, Belfay to the line. The number 3 from Sudbury, Ontario. Stocks. Cabral. Woo! Some more heat being delivered by Ariana Carl. That'll bring her to the stripe. Service by Carl. For Craig to Papineau. She snipes it. As we look at the replay. With power. Right inside. She picks her spot on the floor in the back right seam. Norquist. Carl. Cabral Haben. Into the St. Clair student section. The lead remains 10. Harley Smith to serve. And that's going to be an ace. As we watch this serve, a little bit of curve action, little knuckleball. Nonetheless, that's her second ace of the game. 18-7 your score. Handled by Papineau. Norquist, cross court. Mason, rejected at the line by Wiseman. That's Huar. Haben. Huar couldn't handle it. Harley Smith returning to the line with a 12-point lead. Huar couldn't handle that. Over to Carl. Net violation, St. Clair. The lead's 11, 19-8. St. Clair looking to mount a comeback. They need to go one set at a time. They want to win this game. That brings Papineau to the service stripe. Haben. Cabral. Wiseman. Good handle by War. Carl. Over to Clement. Kearns keeps that in. Double touch. St. Clair point. The target scored 25. They have 20 to get their first set of the match. 26-24, back-to-back scores in the first and second set going in favor of Cambrian. Kurt just gets that one over. That one almost died on the net. But nonetheless, it died on the other side, earning them a point, 21-8. Haley Kearns. And that one's mishandled. Kearns' third ace of the match. Makes it a 3-point target to gain their first set of the match. Kearns back to the line. Norquist. Woo! Heat down the line. Maisie Craig. Powerful hit. Getting some life into this Cambrian team. Lily Slay from Amherstburg, second-year player. Gets the one just over the net. Stocks, great play. Hobbin. Handled by Slay. Over to Belfay. Cabral. Stocks. Hobbin. Deflected off of two Cambrian players. You're going to need oven mitts to control that heat. Brienne Hobbin with power. As she heads to the stripe with a chance to put the game away, they need 2 points. Selk. Blocked at the line by Carl. Craig. By Kearns. Carl just needs to get that one. Great hit. Maisie Craig with the kill. 13-point lead in this third set for St. Clair. Definitely a lot more energy in the third set. It is all but over here from the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. I will say, I do like the Cambrian new uniforms. They got nice logos all on the arm patches. They did a really good job with those. Nonetheless, this is Fanny Gauthier from Sudbury, Ontario, first year. Cabral. Over to Wiseman. That one just made it over. And Cabral. See if we can check the replay on that one. Trips, falls. I mean, anything you can do to keep that one up. Nonetheless, point Cambrian. Carl. Ooh, Stocks coming in, but she leaves her position vacant. That was an amazing dive for the pancake from Stocks right there. Fanny Gauthier. Back to serve. Stocks. Cabral. Carl! Net violation, St. Clair. That is a 3-0 run for the Cambrian Shield right now. She did touch the net if you watch the hand. Saw a little bit of motion. Fanny Gauthier will remain at the service line, and that one's going to go into the net. Set point St. Clair. Substitutions. Stock comes out. Hannah Gill comes in to serve. Third-year player from Yale, Michigan. Norquist over, and that's going to be a set for the St. Clair Saints. Much needed, but that's one. They need 3. You're watching OCAA Women's Volleyball from Windsor, Ontario on We Digital.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Windsor, Ontario. The Sportsplex is the location. We have the Cambrian Shield leading 2-1 over the St. Clair Saints. First two sets, 26-24 in favor of Cambrian. But the last set, very dominant performance by the Saints. They're looking to claw back into this game after going down 2-0. Cambrian looking to put this one away here in the fourth set. Hobbin. Cabral. Ooh. Heat handled. Goes right back. Smith off the line. Harley Smith couldn't get that one over. And that's going to be a 1-0 start for the Cambrian Shield. St. Clair needs to start off hot in these sets. The first two ones they didn't, as that's Kearns that gets it over. Norquist. It's Cabral. Over to Hobbin. Just down the line. 1-1. As Geneva Wiseman looks to check back in. Harley Smith will go to the service line. In this tied fourth set. South handles it to Norquist. To Papineau. Rejected, but out of bounds. Point Cambrian. Carly Papineau will head to the service line. She's been playing great all game. She's got 11 kills so far through 3 sets. Geneva Wiseman, that one almost ends up in the upper balcony. Going point for point right now, 2-2. Haley Kearns at the line. Has a chance to take a lead in the fourth set. They need this one if they want to win the game. Norquist pushes it over. Wiseman, light, gentle touch, but that's all you need sometimes. As her teammates around her. Smart girl. Good fake as well. As Haley Kearns remains at the line in a 3-2 fourth set. The number 18 from Prince George, Alberta. Handled by Craig. Papineau Light, Arbor, Hobbin, Selk. Good job, Slay. Over to Craig. And rejected. The Saints bench, enthusiastic for Geneva Heisman block. She averages 2 blocks per game. Norquist, Craig, light touch. Cabral, Wiseman, handled by Papineau. Craig again, that one's wide. St. Clair off to a hot start again. This is Kearns at the line. Pushes that one far back. Selk, Norquist. Cabral! Deception there by the Saints. Tries it again, but a joust at the line by Slay. Earns Cambrian the point. Both of these benches are very entertaining to watch. We wish we could have a camera on them the whole game. But instead the action is on the floor tonight. 5-3 is the score in the fourth set. 2-1 in the set score for Cambrian. Make that 6-3 for St. Clair as Arbor checks in. Stocks comes out. Slay will go out for Cambrian, and Selk will come in. Selk. Nordquist. Mason, aggressive, handled by Hobbin. Kearns, long range goes off the net, and it goes in the favor of the St. Clair Saints, 7-3. As we'll check the replay, great set by Cabral, off the net, finds the middle of the floor. Selk. Joust at the line, close to a net violation, no call. 8-3. Timeout Cambrian. And just as it looked like the life was being depleted from the Saints in the first half, the second half, all the energy being returned to the Saints. Let's check the stats after 3. St. Clair dominating the kills. Continues go in their favor. Digs go in their favor. But again, it's the errors. 19-5, the most significant stat on that graphic. You check the set scores, 26-24 in back-to-back sets in the first and the second for Cambrian. Domination, 25-13 for the St. Clair Saints. 8-3 is your score in the fourth set so far. St. Clair looking to tie this one up and go to a fifth set. Cambrian looking to escape with a win on the road. I'm Hudson Hine. Thank you guys for joining us on We Digital. Please remember to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. As we look to get underway, 8-3 is the score. Hobbin at the service line. That one, Papineau decides to take it, and that'll be an ace. That's her third of the game. Brienne Hobbin. The serve. Handled by Craig. Great play by Carl, joust at the line. Wiseman. Cabral. And deflected. Out by Cambrian. 7-point lead. Great cross-court pass by Cabral. And that one deflects. Nobody able to get that one. Some substitutions right now. Michaela Tremblay coming into the game. Long serve. Hobbin just sails that one. Another point for Cambrian, cutting the lead down to 6 in this fourth set. We see Julianne Milling in her 5th year as the coach for the St. Clair Saints. Mason. Cabral. Over to Carl. Close it in the antenna there. Cabral. Light touch. Wiseman, you have no idea what she's going to do. There's no way to predict what Geneva Wiseman is going to do. That is why she ranks 5th in the OCAA in kills per set. As she takes a trip to the line. Back for Papineau. Norquist. Papineau hits that one long. Cabral. Smith in the corner. 8-point lead for the St. Clair Saints here on their home court in Windsor, Ontario. Norquist. For to Craig. That one sails. A lot of energy from this St. Clair bench. Always entertaining to watch the St. Clair benches. Norquist. Great hit over by Tremblay. Blocked at the line. Norquist. Papineau. Pancake comes up, undercooked by Kearns. Wiseman will sub out. Craig will sub out. Stocks comes back into the game. Vanny Gauthier goes to the line. First year player. Carl to Kearns. Carl just needs to get that one over. Norquist. Papineau. Just long. St. Clair point. 9-point lead here on their home court, looking to force a 5th set. Subbing Cabral to the line. Norquist. Tremblay just gets that one over. Cabral. Not much you can do there. Didn't get it over. Good block at the line. Both of these benches are pure entertainment to watch tonight. Love seeing that. As Michaela Tremblay, first year at Sault Ste. Marie, will get her first trip to the line. Great serve. Stocks having trouble with that one. It's going to stay over. Never found its way back. And Cambrian with some momentum with back-to-back points. Michaela Tremblay will stay at the service line. Another great serve. Cabral to the back right corner. Just gonna have to get that safely over the net. Cabral. Carl. Blocked. Hobbin. Cabral again, other side. And just gets in. Unpredictable play by the Saints, giving them an 8-point cushion here in the 4th set. Papineau didn't know what to expect there, as it just comes up short. Ariana Carl at the line. She has 3 aces so far. Selk. Norquist. Light touch. Cabral. Kearns once again. Light touch. There was a net violation there against Cambrian. Doesn't matter. Ariana Carl. Target score 25. They need 9. Carl, great serve. Selk. Instant double touch. Norquist. Sets up Slay. Blocked at the line. It's in. That one very close to the line. Nonetheless, St. Clair point. Starting to feel more intensity from that St. Clair student section. It's Ariana Carl. Been a very good piece for St. Clair's offense tonight. Norquist sets up Papineau. Back corner, Arbor has to put it over right away. Papineau again, blocked at the line. Selk back to Papineau again. And Carl returns that one. Kearns! What a play right there by Selk to keep it alive. Great rally going on. Hobbin! Selk keeps it up again. Norquist. Light touch by Papineau. Cabral. With power, Mason keeps it up. Papineau. And a point. What a fight there by Cambrian. If that doesn't juice the bench, I don't know what will. That play was made by Mackenzie Selk with the pancake, keeping that off the floor. Allison Norquist with the serve. They fought for that one. But St. Clair gets it right back with a snipe. It's going to be Harley Smith at the line. Low serve. Norquist. Mason blocked at the line by the size of this St. Clair front line. Timeout, Cambrian. An 11-point deficit. It's going to be hard to overcome in this fourth set. St. Clair doing a really good job of coming back in this game. The motivation was just, it was just depleted from that bench early on. And then the Cambrian men's team went to the locker room, and then they took over. Cambrian needs to get back together. They played such a great defensive first half. Some notable stats from their team so far this game. Papineau, 12 kills so far in the game. Jersey Mason with 12 herself. She also has 7 digs on the game. She's been a very important piece. And they're going to need her if this goes to a 5th set. Here from the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. I want to thank you guys for joining us again as we are ready for the serve after the Cambrian timeout. This is Harley Smith. Goes way out of bounds. The lead is 10 in the 4th set. That'll bring Papineau to the line. Hobbin, high set. Hobbin gets it back! Just out of bounds. That one was very close to an absolute snipe to the front left. Nonetheless, Cambrian getting a little bit hot. Papineau from North Bay, Ontario. Hobbin, dead zone right there. Stocks, they're just going to need to get this one over. Papineau, Norquist, Mason, heat handled. Slay, smart play right there. The lead is 8 now, 3-0 run in favor of the Cambrian Shield. (19-11) is the set score in the 4th set. 2-1 for Cambrian. Cabral sets up Kearns. Stocks. Cabral. Wiseman! Double touch. They stopped the momentum. Very much needed for St. Clair as they eclipse the 20-point mark here in the 4th set. Haley Kearns at the line now. The serve. Low. Not what you needed. After you killed Cambrian's momentum, you killed your own. Lily Slay will now go to the line. Shallow serve. Cabral over to Hobbin, and that one's out of bounds. Cambrian starting to mount a comeback here. Slay will return back to the service line. Yeah, she also got a little bit of the net there. Went just wide to the right. Great serve right there by Slay. Heisman, the tool. Stays on the St. Clair side, but ends up going out of bounds. Selk will sub in for Slay now. Brienne Hobbin to the line. Back right corner. Nordquist. Mason grabs herself a tool. The lead is 7. Can you feel the atmosphere of this Cambrian bench right now? Jersey Mason takes a step into that one. Cabral sets up Carl. A little far. Great play by Selk to keep it. Mason. Stocks. Cabral. Ooh! Fooled everybody in the arena. It's good to mix those ones in. Cabral, great player. She had 18 assists last time these teams met on October 30th. She has 14 assists so far in this game. Gill, great serve. Norquist. Great play right there by Fanny Gauthier. Cambrian not going away in this fourth set. They want to end it here. They're going to need a lot of work. 10 points to be exact. As Gauthier at the line. Carl. Smith. No touch there. They're calling no touch. I think that one might have gone off the net and out of bounds. Cutting this lead down. Again and again. Yep, no touch. Which will bring Gauthier back to the line. Cabral. The tool. Ariana Carl. Making herself seen once more. Emma Cabral to the line. Nordquist. And that one was touched by Arbor at the end. Not sure if she needed to touch that one, but I'm sure that Cambrian needed that point. They did not want to go to a set point, so they didn't. Michaela Tremblay, the first year from Sault Ste. Marie, at the service line. Back corner, dead zone. Kearns. Powerful. Handled by Mason. Norquist. Papineau. Stocks. Cabral. Crosses it over to Mason. Norquist. Papineau. Great play. And the lead is 5 now. Michaela Tremblay will remain at the service line, trying to end this one in 4 sets. The serve. Line drive. Hobbin. Kearns. Tremblay sets over. Papineau keeps it short and sweet. Stocks. Carl doesn't get it over on the third. Papineau far back to Hobbin. Cabral. Short play to get it over the antenna. Papineau back for Hobbin. Cabral gets it up for Kearns. Great set right there by Cabral. Dornquist. Papineau. She's everywhere right now. Carly Papineau forces St. Clair to call a timeout. As the lead has been cut down from 11 to 4. St. Clair needs 2 to put this set away and force a 5th set. But Cambrian, with momentum right now, Carly Papineau been playing outstanding so far in this game. Brianne Hobbin in the game. 11 kills, 6 digs, 1 assist. They're going to need to get her going at the end of this set and to begin the 5th, if it does come. Brianne Hobbin, a second-year player out of Guelph, Ontario. Went to Centennial CVI for high school. Had to call her name a lot tonight. Excited to get underway for the back stretch of this volleyball match here on We Digital. If you're just joining us, the first 2 sets back and forward, Cambrian coming away 26-24 in both of those. And St. Clair dominating the 3rd set. Dominating most of this 4th set, but nonetheless, Cabral up for Smith. Set point, St. Clair. Ariana Carl with a chance to put this set away. Good serve. Papineau handles. Ooh, little lob tip over. Kearns blocked off the shoulder of Cabral. Hobbin. Norquist to Papineau. It's blocked. It's in. St. Clair forces the 5th set here at the Sportsplex Windsor, Ontario. We've got a great game. That's end of 4th set. 5th set coming up right after these commercials on We Digital.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital. We Digital Productions is a local media and broadcasting company looking for sponsors in the Windsor Essex area to help bring local events online and to the world. Sponsor opportunities include broadcast title sponsorships, scoreboard logo placements, replay sponsorship, and commercial spots for all of our broadcasts. By sponsoring We Digital, you're not only helping us, but also helping the communities and events we work with. Your branding will appear on all St. Clair varsity streams as we are their exclusive stream provider. We also cover national events like multiple Baseball Canada National Championships, squash international tournaments, and the CJFL. Any event we cover, you will be a sponsor of. We Digital is also a major partner of the Westby Awards, providing the annual award show with live stream and in-house production. Sponsorship packages can be made to include Westby and We Digital ad placements. For more information, contact us by sending an email to dom@we-tv.ca. With your sponsorship help, we are able to provide local athletes with professional coverage of their games to help them be seen by scouts and continue their athletic careers, as well as make great memories for the athletes and parents to watch for years to come. Your sponsorship will also help cover more events like the Spelling Bee and Rotary Auction. The more sponsors we can get, the more local events we can cover. If you're looking to get involved with the local community and become a sponsor, please email dom@we-tv.ca and we can find a package that works with your budget. We Digital, bringing Windsor Essex to the digital world.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We got a Detroit Lions fan there as we get underway in the 5th and final set. If you haven't tuned in to this game, you've missed out, honestly. Cambrian came out 2-0 at the beginning of the game. Since then, St. Clair able to crawl their way back into this game. 26-24 scores for Cambrian, edging St. Clair out. But it was St. Clair coming right back with 2 sets of their own, which is bringing us to a 5th and final set here from the Sportsplex on We Digital. Cambrian to serve. Ready to get underway. Allison Nordquist. Second year from Sudbury, Ontario with the serve. Stocks. Cabral. Light shot. It's good. Haley Kearns opens up the scoring here at the Sportsplex in this 5th and final set. Harley Smith to the line. As we saw there on the replay. Unreadable. Great serve by Harley Smith. Mason blocked. Nordquist. Hard handle. And Fanny Gauthier with the play to nod things up. A little bit of confusion on the St. Clair side to the back right seam. And that's going to bring Carly Papineau to the line. 15 kills for Papineau on the game so far. Cabral, up for Cards. That one's over in the scorer's booth. Good reaction from the St. Clair bench, but they know this game is far from over. They're going to need more than 2 points to come away with a win against a hungry Cambrian team. Last time these two teams met, 3-0 was the set score for St. Clair in Sudbury, Ontario. Nordquist, Papineau, far back, handled by Kearns. Heisman! Off the net, Nordquist. Gauthier. This is going to be Cabral over for Haben. Nordquist, Papineau in the back. Just gets that one over. A little bit of ping pong action from Geneva Heisman as she delivers another one of her Heisman heaters. Kearns, and that one goes straight out of bounds. Just what Cambrian needed. 3-2 is your score. The serve goes wide. Service error for service error. Selk's going to come in for Slay. St. Clair getting narrowly closer and closer to 12 wins on the season. They're 11-2 right now. Cambrian 6-5. Both teams coming into this game ranked. St. Clair at 2. And we're going service error for service error for service error now. That's what happens when you get into the 5th set, though. Players get tired. Jersey Mason from Kenora. Looking to get her team back into this one. Carl. Cabral. Back to Carl. Handled well by Mason. Nordquist. Selk just needs to get that one over. Kearns. Cabral. Heisman. Blocked at the line. Assisted block by both the first-year players, Michaela Tremblay and Fanny Gauthier. That's a hard thing to do, blocking Geneva Heisman. 4-4 is your score. Jersey Mason. Cabral. Heisman. Selk. Up for Gauthier. That one didn't even go over. St. Clair with the point. 1 point lead here in the 5th set. Getting Heisman to the service line. Far back. Papineau. Selk. Heisman. With a Kearns. Back corner. Mason just gets it over. 5-5. This game's coming down to it at the Sportsplex. Cambrian not going away. Fanny Gauthier wants to give her team the lead here. Great serve. Hobbin. Cabral. Blocked at the line, but it just doesn't return. Ariana Carl giving her team a lead. She sent a message, they didn't write back. 6-5. Target score 15. Nordquist to Papineau with power. It seems like every time St. Clair has the lead, Cambrian is right there to respond. Selk is going to sub out. This is Michaela Tremblay at the line. Great serve. Michaela Stocks. Cabral. Kearns. Heater. Gonna be hard to get this one over the net. They do. Stocks. Cabral. Kearns. Light tap. Papineau controls. Papineau gets it back. Carl. Can't get it. It goes under the net. Cambrian leads. Timeout, St. Clair. I mean, Carly Papineau has been outstanding in this game. 17 kills, 30 continues for herself on the game. Gonna check the stats after 4. Again, the errors are so evident. St. Clair's gotta stop tripping on their own tongue. Blocks going in favor of St. Clair. Digs, favor of St. Clair. The defensive stats are there. Cambrian also played some really good defense, but none of their points have really had to come off of defense. It's been mainly errors from the St. Clair side. Nonetheless, Cambrian has been forcing a lot of these errors. They said they wanted to defend well and get those quality digs in. They've been doing a really good job of that. Haley Kearns, outstanding game from her. 15 kills. 4 aces. Cabral with 25 assists for St. Clair. Clements with 26 early in the game. Serve just tips over. Cabral. Net violation. Point Cambrian. The lead is 2 now. That is the end of the first half of the 5th and final set here on We Digital. They will now switch sides. The pressure's on St. Clair, but pressure makes diamonds. How will St. Clair respond? Tremblay at the service stripe. The serve. Low for Stocks. Cabral. And power by Ariana Carl. There was a little bit of anger in that shot. Nonetheless, she'll make her trip to the service line. Ariana Carl, the serve. Just over the net. Handled by Gauthier. Gauthier back over. Cabral. Arbor. Kearns. Power. Cabral. Arbor again. Hobbin. Gets that one to the back right corner. Papineau. Mishandle. Hobbin. Into the net. And the one Cambrian fan with the horn making noise for his squad from Sudbury. Nordquist. Hobbin. Carl. Needs to get that one over safely. Nordquist. Papineau. Great save right there by Stocks. Stocks Into Carl. Papineau's right there. Mason. Cabral. Kearns. No deflection. Cambrian point. The lead is 3. Kyra Gimas checking into the game for Hobbin now. Cambrian looking to put this game away. Just along the line. Stocks. Gimas. Gauthier wide. That one sails far. Geneva Wiseman checking in for Michaela Stocks now. Bringing Harley Smith to the line. Eight to 10. St. Clair down by 2. Low serve. Papineau. Saved. Gimas. Back corner for Gauthier. Papineau once more. Misdirection. Carly Papineau making a great name for herself in this big game against the 11-2 St. Clair Saints. She's at the line. She wants to put this game to rest. Gimas. Cabral. Wiseman. Oh, some power there by Kyra Gimas. Stock subs out. Kern subs out. Cabral subs out. Clements. Haven't seen her in a set. Looking to help her team get a win here at home. 9-11. 2-point deficit for the Saints. This game has had almost everything but a winner. Great serve right there. Clements. Kyra. Oh, my goodness. Back-to-back big plays by Kyra Gimas. Mason couldn't handle that one. 1-point deficit. Time out. Cambrian. Back and forward with the emotion on the St. Clair bench so far in this game. Remember, we have a 3:30 volleyball game coming up after this. If you're a Cambrian field, you're not going to want to miss this. 7-4 Cambrian and the St. Clair Saints at 4-9 hosting them here on We Digital. It'll be a new stream, so you're going to have to join on the new stream link on the YouTube channel. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe. My name's Hudson Hind. I want to thank you all for joining us on this eventful OCAA women's volleyball game at the Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. We've got a barn burner here. 11-10 is the score in favor of Cambrian. If you were watching the first 2 sets, they went similar to this one, 26-24. St. Clair looking to shift the score of the outcome in this 5th and final set. Clements, the serve. And it's not handled! Tie game! An ace! Gauthier just sent that one up to the back line. Miscommunication on the Cambrian side. Clements. Just long. She was trying to go 2 for 2 on the aces. Stocks subbing in for Arbor now. Slay in for Selk. She's going to be serving. 12-11 is your score. And an ace! Lily Slay. Great serve. Michaela Stocks can't get under it. And the pressure is on St. Clair. Cambrian with a chance to force a set point on the road. Carl, Clements, Heisman with force. They answer quickly. 13-12. Cambrian leads. Kyra Mass. Subbing out, Brianne Hobbin. Back in. Ashley Maleko also in right now. Gauthier. Nordquist. Papineau. Clement. Arbor. Maleko! She comes into the game hot. 13-13. We have a tie. Fifth set. Hobbin, the serve. Off the net. Right there. Nordquist blocked at the line. Heisman with the block. Set. Timeout. Cambrian. What a game we have here on We Digital. The upper deck on their feet right now. Intensity at the Sportsplex. We're hoping you guys can also join us for volleyball tomorrow. Boreal coming to St. Clair. Men play at noon. Women play at 2 p.m. Follow us for more OCAA action on We Digital. But right now, it's a back and forward game between the Saints and the Cambrian Shield. Papineau. They need her in this crucial point of the game. She has been outstanding. 17 kills on the game. On the other side, Kearns with 15. Quaisman with 19. Those numbers, they get big when you're into these deep sets. Papineau. Norquist. It's blocked! Quaisman rejects Mason at the end. And St. Clair comes away with a comeback win at the Sportsplex. 12 wins for the St. Clair Saints. 26-24, 26-24, 13-25, 19-25, and 13-15 in the fifth set. We want to thank you guys all for watching us on We Digital. My name's Hudson Hind. Remember to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. St. Clair wins 3-2.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor-Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Welcome back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex here in Windsor, Ontario. If you just tuned in, boy oh boy, did you ever miss one heck of a match, women's volleyball. Yes, it went to 5 sets. Somehow, some way, the Saints came back after going down 2-0, and they win it 3-2. A relieved head coach, Julianne Milling, joins us. Relieved, is that a good word, Coach?
Relieved, and I actually can hear now.
Yes,
the
horns were a different sound in here. That's for sure. Maybe even. Well, they were annoying to me, but I can't even imagine. Yeah, I can't even imagine what the players were going through. Aside from the horns, though, obviously a slow start for the team, Coach. What happened there? And obviously they found a way. But what happened in the beginning?
I think the beginning we struggled the whole match with passing. A little bit of connection with our hitters, with our offense, and that's something that was better that third, fourth, and fifth set.
Yeah, and that's where you take me, Coach Milling. You go down 2-0. What do you say to the girls? What are you talking about at that point?
So we lost a match, really important last year in 5 sets here. So I think
I remember it.
Our girls having reminded of that loss, it's bad taste in our mouths. And this year in particular, we played way more 5-set matches. Those matter to prepare you for any that you see down the line. You don't want to have the first 5-set match in your final or in a big match. So
yeah, the experience can only bode well and prepare you for those guys. And I would imagine as the season's going on here, we're getting into the late stages. The games are getting tougher. They are getting longer.
Yeah.
So those 5-match experiences are only going to come in handy. I would take it.
Cambrian, everybody gets better after the second half. You have a lot of depth experience with your team, and that's a really good team, and they'll do well in the playoffs. So you know that.
Where did you see on the floor? Was there someone that you thought stepped up and gave you that much needed leadership when you're down 2-0, and then getting you back into the game as well?
Emma Cabral, number 14 on our team, or one setter. She really came in and put the ball where we needed it for each hitter. And obviously Geneva having a big impact, being tall at the net there and really, really strong for us. So we rely on her a lot. So, from a standpoint of as I mentioned, Coach, we're getting late into the season. Playoffs not too far away. Not thinking about that just yet, taking care of business first here. But to win this game the way you did, how important was that, and how can it help you down the stretch here? It's a confidence booster playing matches like that, regardless of our side of the game. And sometimes when you watch a match or you're a part of that match and then you see it on film after, you see those things and they're exposed a little bit more. But teams are picking apart your weaknesses, so we're trying to make those our strengths at this point of the season, and it gives us confidence in this half. And again, I don't like knowing a 5-set is coming is the worst, but getting in it, I said after 2 sets, I was like, we're going to 5 sets.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's great. That's that much confidence in the team for sure. And it kind of felt like they just had to get over a hump to get this thing turned around. With all that said, you got to get right back at it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I guess this is a good way to go into it, winning a real emotional match like this, and hopefully carry some of that over tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. We're like Boreal tomorrow and taking care of it in 3 sets. Yeah, is our hope. So,
all right, go enjoy this one, Coach.
Thank you.
Good job. Way to hang in there.
I'm gonna get my hearing back.
yes. Maybe just have a real quiet night tonight.
Yes, silence.
Don't watch the Lions game. That's or else that's not going to help your situation.
Thank you.
Coach Julianne Milling doing a great job helping out here, and her team very impressive comeback here this afternoon. So the men have taken to the court, and they're in their warm-up process. So obviously we're going to take a little bit of a break ourselves, give the crew a chance to refocus. And I think in about 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, check back with us, and we'll get into the men's action as they take on Cambrian Shield as well. That's it for now up to this point. Hope you enjoyed that game. Come on back. Hudson Hine will have the call of the men shortly. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital, this is Dominic Papa wishing you a great day.